Hi Libra, welcome to your October general reading, and this is going to be a reading for the whole month of October. This will be general, not anything theme specific, but whatever comes through, comes through. Happy birthday Libra, this is your season. I hope you have a wonderful birthday time and a beautiful new solar year for you. So let's see what main energies come out for you for the month of October. And we'll do some tarot as well. So tell me, what is there for Libra to know for the month of October? You've got Cancer, I feel. So for some of you Libras, your home family, your emotions are of significance this month. This could also be a mother figure too with Cancer here, but I feel like your emotional side is coming through a bit more this month. Your intuition seems to be quite heightened at this point. Trying to assess the way you feel about things, your situation. You could be a little bit overly emotional too this month, Libra, which is probably quite uncomfortable for you because you're an air sign. You've got Hexagram 61, which is the truth. Now, it's very interesting that came out with Cancer because truth, this hexagram talks about inner truth and being guided by your own inner compass. And I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with feelings here, but I do feel like intuition is coming through very strongly, okay? And in this deck is called the present moment, but this hexagram is called truth. So there is some sort of an inner truth here that's coming towards you where it's guiding your decisions, your direction. It comes from a place of inner knowing. It's not outside influences. It's just when you know, you know. That's the best way I can describe this particular hexagram. Now there is water in this hexagram. I did realize that. That's lake. So the idea of water and intuition comes through as well. Lake in I Ching is called the joyous. So wind is gentle, gentle and joyous come together here. So it has a lot to do with perhaps maybe keeping your mood, you know, being in a good mood and seeing things from a perspective, you know, not like being overly positive, but you know, keeping yourself positive regardless of what happens. Okay, I will read a bit more about this hexagram. So let me see. So wind over lake, it does say good fortune, persevere. It talks about morality, discerning one's own discernment, a heart or mind free of prejudice, conditioning, that is open to truth, the inner truth influencing the present time, great steady confidence in one's truth that can influence the most dark things. It's about finding the right way to approach the unapproachable, to build rapport in some way, to dissolve the resistance of the other, whatever other means to you, whether it's a person, a situation, whatever. Base all of your undertakings on what is right. Truth has a force invisible that can break barriers and open doors, penetrating the wind through understanding in order to gain sympathy and proper view of the circumstances. So basically that's just you, Libra, the Justice card. And I swear if the Justice card comes up in this reading, I'm going to be chaffed to bits. So let me see. Which deck do I want to use? Let's go with this one. So quite nice, being guided by your own truth, by your own intuition, and basing all of your decision on what is right, not what you know, other people might say or whatever. Okay. And keeping a good attitude and good spirit is what I'm hearing with this. So let's see, Libra, what else do we have for you? I think I will move these a bit so we can see. So what do we have for Libra? Okay, we'll take this one too. Ooh, Libra. Okay. I do feel like you are offering love to someone here. Could have some sort of a reunion with someone here. Very strong soulmate connection. So this month, it seems like your reading has a lot to do with love for the most part. But, I mean, it could be about other things. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see as we go along. So let me see. I do see you going somewhere with this Knight of Cups, or someone might be coming towards you. You have court cards here, too many, a few too many. Some of you are dealing more than with one person. Blah, I can't speak. You're dealing with more than one person for some of you. I do feel like there's something happening here for you. Perhaps it's something you don't see coming though. Some sort of disaster. I mean, it's not a disaster per se. For some of you, it has something to do with an ending here. You are ending something. Perhaps something is triggered here by you by something quite unexpected. So Libra, this month, expect something unexpected to come your way that at surface level might not seem like it's a lot, but is triggering something for you here that is quite big. Okay, you've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower here, which is quite significant as far as what's coming up for you this month. So I don't know if this particular event has something to do with you confessing your love to someone, or maybe pursuing something that you might enjoy, you might love. But I do feel like there's some sort of a blockage here with this Eight of Wands being your obstacle and your challenge this month. It does seem like there is some sort of a blockage here, but I would say that this is actually part of the plan, okay? This isn't something you can say, oh, damn, all this universe, why is it always things getting in my way? There is something in your way possibly, or there's some sort of a blockage here, or perhaps your plans don't go as planned, let's say. But this is like part of a bigger scheme is what I'm getting, because there's something else coming towards you that is not perhaps unrelated to whatever you're doing currently. So I do feel like there's some secrecy here surrounding a situation. Maybe you either don't have the information about something, or you're keeping things to yourself, or you're keeping your love hidden towards someone. But I do see you trying to confess here to someone, maybe. But with the High Priestess being here, it's almost like there's a duality showing up in your reading as well. It's almost like there's a part happening that is going your way, and there's another thing coming that's kind of falling apart, or your plans are falling apart, but there's something hidden here happening for you. Or perhaps you are again guided by your intuition, because you do have Cancer here. So I feel like you're being guided intuitively to do something, but it does seem like there is something intervening here for you. Okay, either is in your favor. I mean, it might not seem like it's in your favor, but it's actually in your favor. You know, this month is kind of wild, Libra, I have to say. There's a lot going on for you here. Now, the things you need to leave behind is this Queen of Wands. Either this is a person of a fire sign, or, you know, it could be any sign, but because it's fire showing up, it does seem like you may need to leave this particular person behind, okay? You do have the King of Wands here as well that shows up in your environment. Either this person is committed to someone else, or you are committed to someone else, and there's like a third party situation going on here. But if this is the case, you need to leave this specific person behind if it's a third party situation, because there's actually something else better for you, somebody that is not involved, let's say. Okay. I do feel like this particular fire sign is around you at, you know, in the month of October, because the King of Wands is also here, but it's also showing up in the past, like in the past, something that you have to kind of leave behind. Okay, the past is like the past, so you probably had dealings with this specific person in the past, and it's showing up again, and it's attached to this Ten of Swords. So I feel like there is an ending happening here with a specific person. Okay, fire sign, it doesn't have to be. I feel like this is where fate intervenes for you, because, you know, there's some kind of a disaster here if you continue to pursue this particular situation. Now, it doesn't have to be a person. It could be that this is you, Libra, kind of aggressively pursuing something, or maybe you know, you let the ego get the better of you, or you're involved in situations where you know, maybe they're not for you. Okay, because there's a Five of Cups here, so there's obviously something going on here in regards to the past, or a specific person, but there is an ending happening here for you. It does seem like the universe intervenes for you in some way, where it seems like things aren't going in your favor, but they're actually going in your favor, because you actually have true love showing up here for you, this Queen of Cups. Okay. You know, I do feel like there's people involved in your life, and there are some people that you need to leave behind, and there are some people that you need to invest in, because that's where your happiness is. Okay, this Queen of Cups came with the Four of Wands. You know, I didn't intend to take that card, but it just sort of fell out. So there is a prospect for commitment here showing up for you, but it's not with this person. Okay, it's not with the person from the past, let's say, or the person that is involved with someone else. Okay, or, you know, there's a sense of you getting away from entanglements with multiple people, because you do have this Three of Cups here, and the Lovers, and Three of Pentacles. Okay, there's some sort of a third party situation showing up in your reading, but again, I'm going to get off that, because that's not going to resonate for everybody. So I will clarify that Queen of Wands to see what further shows up. It might not be a specific person. But there is something significantly showing up for you here where there is a block showing up, okay? And that might frustrate you in the moment, but it's actually a blessing in disguise because there's something better showing up for you. Or if you're in a relationship and that relationship suddenly ends, or there's betrayal happening, or third parties, or you know, whatever blockage shows up this month, just know that that is guided in that way because there's something else coming up for you. Okay, I do see this, there's a lot of sadness attached to this situation, and there's something happening this month for you where that gets eliminated. Okay, whatever complications that may be for you. I do want to know a bit about this High Priestess. That's why I'm kind of getting the impression that there's something kind of secretive about this, you know, like High Priestess showing up next to the Queen of Wands. There's a bit of, you know, the mystery person, the hidden one, you know, the one you don't talk about. Okay, something fell out. I don't know what that was. One sec, Libra. Was the Star card in reverse that fell out? I'll get one more. Strength. A lot of major arcanas in here. So there's definitely a situation here that is requiring you to have a lot of self-restraint or composure when it comes to a situation. I feel like this High Priestess is probably you trying to restrain yourself from either pursuing something or, you know, you're keeping something to yourself. With the Star in reverse, I don't know, there's like a bit of a lack of hope here on your part, or the Star in reverse could also talk about a situation where there is no nourishment in it. Okay, it's like I'm getting the image of a well that is dry. Okay, because there's water being poured here, but because it's in reverse, there's probably something here where there is a lack of nourishment or a lack of vulnerability, or somebody trying to cover something up or restrain something, some sort of an impulse. I don't know what that's about, but whatever this situation for you requires you to be quite strong, okay? To maybe keep certain things to yourself, to not give in to temptation, to, I don't know, cover something up, whatever that is for you, I don't know. It could also be that for some of you, now this is specific, I do feel like you're trying to say something to someone here, maybe confess something to someone, or perhaps it's vice versa, take it as it resonates. But because the Eight of Wands is your blockage, I feel like whatever message is sent or spoken, it either gets misunderstood or it doesn't go through, okay? You know, Mercury is retrograde in your sign right now. So, you know, if you're trying to talk to a specific someone, I feel like that's where the blockage shows up in communication. Either this person completely misunderstands what you're saying, or if, you know, it's a face-to-face conversation, or if it's a message sort of thing, it's just there's something being lost there, some kind of information being lost, or the message doesn't go through, or there's blocked communication or something of that sort, where this is where the blockage shows up, and this is where the universe intervenes, because it's probably you shouldn't be saying that thing to that person. Or, you know, you might be saying something you'll regret later, because you do have the Five of Cups here. So there's some sort of regret that is attached to this situation. I don't know, Libra, but it does seem like this is it's quite a dramatic situation that you're going through this month. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands. The Chariot. The Chariot talks about movement, and again, this is in the past, or if it's something you need to leave behind, or the past. I do feel like there was a pursuit here of something. But the Chariot also has a dark side to it, where it's the pursuit of something for the sake of it without thinking of the consequences. Okay, so I would say, with a small warning for you, Libra, whatever the past is for you, there's some lesson there that you might have pursued something that had some consequences attached to it. Okay, because I see this Five of Cups being here. It's obviously something didn't go according to plan. Okay, your cards keep flying out, Libra. Got the Hermit in reversed. So, I do feel like you were forced into withdrawing from this situation, Libra, whatever this was. Now, you know, you show up here very hot and very sweet and very gallant with the Knight of Cups, but I feel like at some point it's not that you're being forced, you're being forced to reconsider. Okay, let's just say it that way. You're being forced to reconsider certain actions of yours. I do want to know what this Tower is about. There's some twist of fate showing up for you here. Tell me about this Tower. I do feel like you're walking away from something, from some kind of disaster here. You know, because your intuition is so heightened at this point, and you're in your truth. You're trying to speak the truth. You're trying to communicate the right thing. But there's a lot of mishaps here, and it does seem like at some point you will end up seeing things for what they are, and you may try to avoid a disaster here with someone, a specific someone, or whatever circumstance this is to you. Let me see, who is this King of Wands here? Because this is a specific person showing up again here, a fire sign for you, Libra. Who is this person here showing up? Nine of Swords. Whomever this is to you, Libra, it is causing you a hell of a lot of worry. Okay? There is a specific person here that is causing a lot of worry. Either this person is already attached to someone else. Okay? You may not know that. You may not. There's a lot of anxiety and a lot of worry here attached to this specific person. This could be anyone, really. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. Whatever this is causing you a lot of worry, and it does sort of feel like you are trying to avoid a disaster with this person and walk away, okay? Because this is your energy walking away from something. However, for you, Libra, there is someone new coming up here. I mean, I don't know if this person is new. It could be a water sign for some of you coming into your life. And this person has seriousness attached to it, okay? This is someone that's going to want to have something stable with you. But in order for this to happen, you may have to leave behind another person that is just no good for you, or they have other complications attached to it. And it does feel like this month, Libra, the universe intervenes in your favor, where whatever it is you're trying to say to this person, it either doesn't reaches them, or you end up regretting what you're saying, or you are forced to take a step back because there is some kind of a obstacle showing up here. Whatever this is, just try to remember, even though it's painful and it's frustrating, it's something that just the universe intervenes in your favor. Either you find out that this person is just not available to you, or this situation is no good for you, it's not the right thing. You know, I do see you taking action here. You know, you're on the move a lot this month. First, you're going towards something here, and then you're going away from something. So there's something happening here with this Tower and the Wheel of Fortune, something quite earth-shattering to you. You might come to some sort of realization, or this person might be doing something, or whatever it is, that just puts an end to you know, this. And I see you like, nope, no, I don't want to deal with that. That's a disaster. You know, there's a lot of pain involved with it, and you're walking away from it. Okay, there's a Ten of Swords here. There's another ending happening. I mean, it's not a pretty ending, but at least, you know, it's like you know where you stand. Okay, just try to remember you have the truth here. Okay, the truth card came out for you. So there's some sort of truth that's coming to light here that is quite, you know, shaking you up, but is the right thing to do, because look at the beautiful thing that's coming towards you. Okay, you've got love and commitment showing up for you here. Okay, it could be a water sign for some of you, another fire sign, not the same fire sign, hopefully. There's a celebration here, a celebration of love, of commitment, that's free from, you know, drama and obstacles and regrets and things like that. I do see you having some regrets here, okay? But it's actually, in your case, having these regrets is a good thing, but it's because it's actually pulling you back a little bit from, well, making some kind of mistake even for some of you, okay? So I don't know what's going on here, but you know, I do see a lot of drama being involved in your life this month. There's a lot of things coming and going and ending and starting, and I do feel like for the most part, what you need to remember the most, that you do have the truth here on your side, and to pay attention to what your intuition is telling you about this situation, because you're not going to go wrong with it. Okay. And just know that there's a fateful event coming up for you in the future, that's actually going to move you in the right direction, is moving you towards love. It's moving you towards commitment. Just try to remember that. You know, as difficulties do show up this month for you, there's something better on the horizon. Okay? So that was your reading, Libra. I wish you a fantastic month, and I will see you next time. Bye.